I didn't make a vlog because I wasn't feeling not well. And I have stomach pain. Hi guys! So, welcome back to our YouTube channels, guys. Bus going to Moalboal. So yeah, so we already buy our ticket. So how much the ticket each?
It says 209. 209 peso each for air condition.
Okay, so 209 each. So yeah, air condition already.
209.
Yeah, 209.
That is AC, but it's probably...
Well, I tell her
yeah,
that...
said AC.
Yeah.
That's okay. And
so
there's
yeah.
no number, right?
Yep. So yeah, so we already checked it out from our hotel that we stayed last night. So yeah, so next destination is going to Moalboal, and yeah, this is our things. So we get a taxi from our hotel. It's only like 30 minutes, guys. And when you enter this bus station, you need to pay like 10 pesos entrance. I don't know what to do that, but most of the time we don't do like that.
This is strange.
Just very aware that you have entrance to go inside.
You have to pay 10 pesos just to enter the bus stand to get a...
I mean, 10 pesos is not the problem.
Yeah, it's nothing, but I mean, still, how much money they are collecting from all these poor travelers, you know?
Yeah.
So there's a family of 7, each 70 pesos just to enter.
Yeah. So yeah, so we are waiting because they say that we need to wait like a couple of minutes. I don't know how long. Maybe there's no bus available yet.
Oh, those things. Oh, I'm looking at this. So I go from here? From here?
Alik kami magulat.
Okay. And then where's the bus? No, the bus is over there somewhere? No.
Just the waiting area only.
It's the waiting area.
Asa dapit diha ba?
Ihatag na mo kamu kauban?
Oo.
Karang naka-white shirt.
Oh, ihatag lang.
Siya white shirt.
Okay, salamat.
Oh, you have to give him the figure then.
Yeah. Sa Moalboal.
Kon mo?
Oo.
Dito sa diya ma'am, kay nasabay galing.
Ah, sige. Salamat. Have a seat, please. Have a seat. You need to sit because they are going to Moalboal. Come. This way. Instead, have a seat, please. I think maybe...
Before, you know, they give us some shitty seats. What is all this?
Probably not, this one is, probably not this one.
Okay, I'm just saying, you know.
Not aircon.
You should ask them before, you know. Just ask them, look at they speak your language. So just ask them, look, going to Moalboal, what should we do? Just ask them, look.
This one is ordinary, for ordinary only. So hi guys, so yeah, so right now we are waiting. So the bus is not available yet. So we are here at the waiting area. So they will announce if the bus is available and we need to give our ticket. So yeah.
After waiting for about 15 minutes, our ride is here. It's a yellow and the green bus, air conditioned, going towards Moalboal Island. It's about 4 hours ride from here because it's gonna make a few stops on the way. The bus looked nice and clean. It looked like brand new from the outside, but once I stepped in, kind of a disappointment. the seats, they had cracks on them, and the ceiling was like so filthy, like nobody ever cleaned it, and it was already booked, like passengers already taking over the seats. So the conductor had to help us out. He got us 2 seats together, and finally we are on our journey, on our trip, going towards the Moalboal Islands. Now, after a few minutes or so in the bus, Mary started feeling a bit queasy, uneasy, and complaining about her stomach ache and things like that. And I was like, what do we do now? Because this is the kind of bus which is just going to keep rolling now. So I try to make her feel a bit comfortable and try to tell her to stop thinking, because when you keep thinking of something, then it's gonna kind of happen. You want it, because she wanted to throw up, she wanted to go to the toilet, she wanted to clear up her stomach. And I guess the reason, which we found out later, was because the night before, when we were in Cebu, in the waterfront Cebu hotel and casino, it was a Friday night, and every Friday they do the seafood buffet dinner. And Mary's a lover of seafood, so she had the opportunity to dig in, and she went crazy, and she had all these, seafood delicacies, shell, and I don't know what else, crabs. So I think it was a little bit of overdue, and plus it's a buffet, a lot of people not washing their hands, we touching the same utensils and things like that. Luckily, I escaped that because I don't eat that kind of fish. Yes, I eat shrimp, I eat fish, but I'm not into oysters or those kind of a food. And she did try to make me try oyster, but I was like, no, 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 don't ruin it for me, because even though it's a seafood buffet, they still had some pork and beef items, which I'm okay with. And of course, like I said, I eat fish, I will eat shrimp also, those kind of thing. But anyway, you know, so while we were on the bus, she tried to take a few kind of tablets, but I don't think it helped. And it was like a long 4-hour journey. But after about 3 hours, they made us stop. And, she hurried, she rushed to the restroom, even though it was very filthy and everything. They just called it a restroom, but it was in one of those stops where people don't know anything about hygiene. So yeah, she went there, she tried to empty the contents of her stomach so she can feel better, and she seemed to be okay. And then again, when the bus starts rolling, after a few minutes again, she was like, oh, I can feel it again, that I want to throw up, there's something in my stomach that is bothering me. And again, like I said, there was no choice, so I just told her to keep her mind on the other side, start thinking something else. So anyway, like I said, it was about 4 hours travel. Once we reached Moalboal, we went to we had to take a trike. There's no taxis over there, no jeepneys, no taxis, so they're trikes, those tricycles. So we took a tricycle. He charged us about 150 peso, which is under $3. He charges that. Took us about 10 minutes in that. Reached the hotel and checked in, and that was the first thing she did, was to go in the bathroom, empty the contents in her stomach. But then, like I said, that night was all ruined for us because she didn't feel well. She didn't want to go out. She could not eat. And then later, because she emptied her stomach, so she got a little hungry. That was later the same night. So she wanted fish. But this time it was in the form of a soup. So we went to the restaurant, the same hotel where we stayed, they have a restaurant. So she ordered a big bowl of fish soup, and I think it came with ginger and a few vegetables inside. So she tried that. I had something else. I had some beef, something food, which was pretty decent. And, keeps continuing. She took some painkillers, slept, woke up well, actually, no. Before we went to sleep, she wanted massage because she thought the massage is going to help her. So we got her a massage from some old lady. She's been in this business for about 40 plus years. So she came in our room and she gave her a little massage, a belly rub, and those kind of things. And she thought that she's feeling good again till the next morning, not feeling well. We had this free buffet breakfast, which wasn't a big deal, just a few items they had. So we just had that. She's not feeling well, so instead of going to the waterfall that we came there for, which is I think called Kawasan, I just told her, let's not take a chance then. Just stick around, just stay around the hotel. Then I told her, I said, I think you got an upset stomach or you got food poisoning because some of that meat or the oyster meat or whatever could be undercooked. So I took her to the doctor. It was a Sunday. Luckily, the doctor was available, so the truck driver took us to one of those clinics where the doctor was available. So he wrote a long list of prescriptions: take this, do this, do some blood tests, do some fecal tests, those kind of things. But we just skipped on the testing because that seemed to be unnecessary. Because the testing, which included blood, was dengue fever, which is the mosquito thing. And I'm like, we just got here last night. How can we even have dengue? And there was no mosquitoes, there's nothing like that in our room. So we just skipped that part, just got the prescriptions from the chemist. And she took it, and after a few hours, she felt much better. We were only there for 2 days, so this is Sunday already. And then next day, which is Monday, we were supposed to drive back to Cebu. Okay, we only made a stopover for about a day over there, and we wanted to come here and spend a couple of days in Moalboal Island, then go back again. So anyway, we were not able to do much. But the same evening, which is Sunday, when I took her to the doctor, she felt a little better. We just came out, and then we took the a trike again. We went to the White Beach, which is like one of the places to visit when you come to Moalboal Island. But just another beach, just another beach. A lot of Filipino locals over there enjoying barbecuing and enjoying and taking a dip in the ocean. But the sand was here, the sand is white, but there's nothing else really over there. No proper restaurants or shops or souvenir shops or anything. It's a I would say it's a go for the locals over there. It's something for them to be proud or happy or spend some time over there together. So that was about it. I mean, that was our whole 2 days over there, and we just had a.
Hi guys, so welcome back to our YouTube channel. So yeah, so today it's morning and we're gonna have breakfast. So yeah, so we reached here yesterday guys, but then I didn't make a vlog because I wasn't feeling not well. Even now I'm still weak. So yeah, it's like I have fever last night and I have stomach pain and the same thing like, what is that, diarrhea?
Yeah, I think you had food poisoning and diarrhea.
Yeah, food. Yeah, I have food poisoning from the hotel that we stayed in Cebu City.
You ate, what do you call this thing, shells? No.
Oyster.
Oyster.
Because I ate oyster since then, since since then I'm not feeling well. So yeah. But now I already feel better, guys. So yeah. We're gonna have breakfast today, and later I will show you the room that we stayed. So I don't know yet what is the plan for today, but we probably gonna go to the beach, White Beach, as I say.